So remember we put this aside to prep and get to where it needed to be. So now you can see we've got a nice dough. It looks so good. It's just easy to play with, it's pliable, the gluten structures come into play, so this is fantastic. So what I'm going to actually do at this point is I typically roll this out super flat. So I use a big roller pin. I also make croissants, so this is a very handy thing to have when you're putting the butter in the dough, laminating the butter with the dough. So I'm basically going to try to roll this out to be thin and long. Think of a rectangle. Again, depending on how you go, some people add flour behind this because they don't want it to stick. It depends on the consistency of your dough. Try not to use too much flour because, again, the more flour you add, the harder it will be when it's finally complete. And you just want it to stay kind of nice and easy to deal with. And the reason we're rolling this out is we're actually not gonna laminate it with butter, but we're gonna use canola oil or another oil that has a high heat. I think that doesn't have too much flavor. If you put, you could use olive oil in theory, but I just typically use canola oil for frying as well as for rolling, as what I'm gonna put inside this when I roll it out. So see, here's my nice dough. This is gonna be amazing when we finally cook it, and it goes great with so many things. You can make a lentil stew, you can make stews with meat if you eat meat, chicken stews. It's a nice hearty type of bread that captures a lot. So here we go. I think we've got it rolled out enough. I'm not perfect at rolling, but you get the gist that it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be relatively within shape. So here's my rough shape. Hopefully you can kind of see it from where